We start this hour with a weather impact alert. We're seeing our first real taste of cooler weather today. That chill in the air bringing plenty of rain to the metro area.
We are also seeing our first real snow in the high country, at least. You can see that snow piling up right along Berthoud Pass. We're going to have more from the mountains with our Corey Reppenhagen in just a minute for you. In the meantime, thanks for joining us, everyone. I'm Phil Lipoff.
I'm Kim Christensen. It's unclear. It's clear right now, though. Fall is coming in with kind of a big change for all of us, both in the metro area and in the mountains. We want to bring in Weather Impact Chief Meteorologist Chris Bianchi now, and here it is. It came in like you said, and we're feeling it.
It's been quite a doozy of a storm, hasn't it been, Kim? With over 1.25 inches of rain for us in Broomfield so far. These rainfall totals, I just updated these within the last 5 minutes. Here at our 9 News studios, 1 1/10 inches. Almost all this has come so far today since midnight. And at the airport, about 3/4 of an inch of rain on the low end of those totals around the metro area. So good soaking rain. This is a drought busting rainfall, not just a drought denting. This is a drought buster for us here around the metro area. Not that common that we get inch and a half of rain. For a little context, by the way, we averaged 1.3 inches of rain for the entire month of September. So going back to those rain totals, again, we're getting a full September worth of rain here from this storm alone. Right now, upper 40s, low 50s. It's also our coolest day for us in almost 5 months. A high temperature of just 53 in Denver. Coolest day in 140 days for us here in Denver. We're seeing the rain and still more to go. We're not done yet here, folks. Still got to get this heavier batch of rain to move through as this area low pressure spins off to our south and east. So again, we're not done with the rain yet, and we're still seeing some of that heavier rain. But up here into the high country, it is all snow, especially at or above 10,000 feet. But the majority of the accumulating snow is at 11,000 feet or above. And that's where our very own Corey Reppenhagen is right now, standing at about 4 to 5 inches of heavy wet snow there at 11,300 feet atop Berthoud Pass. Corey, it's great to see you out in the wild, first of all. Second of all, how is it looking out there at Berthoud Pass?
Oh man, Chris, it looks absolutely beautiful, and this storm is pretty impressive. Those rain totals down there in the metro area, pretty impressive. I think the snow totals are going to be ended up pretty impressive as well, maybe upwards of 8 inches in some of these areas. 4.5 here, so over 6 now at Winter Park Resort, which is just over the other side of the hill. So this storm actually pretty impressive for this time of year, so you can understand why there's a bit of excitement being generated up here in the mountains. And take a look at this. It's not just human excitement, it's also canine excitement. I came across these 4 Westies and their owner, LA, that were very happy to shake off the heat of winter and get into some fresh powder. The one guy there with the green plaid sweater, that is Tippett, and he's 10 years old today. So what an amazing birthday present. And the 4 to 5 inches here also brought out a small swarm of rock skiers. There were good 25, 30 skiers up here, and there's still some on the hill willing to take on a couple of early inches. So this storm, pretty impressive, and there is some hope that the strength of this storm may relate to what's going to come later on in this ski season. What's your hope for the season?
I hope it snows all day, every day.
Same with them?
Yeah, they love it. Yep, and then we'll go ski a lot.
Everybody's excited, even the pups up here, which surprisingly there were plenty of those as well, along with the skiers up here on Berthoud Pass. So is there any correlation between an early September storm and a good ski season? Well, unfortunately, the data there is not very impressive, as the last 2 times. Last year we had a big September storm, and in 2020 we had a big September storm, and both of those seasons ended up a little lackluster. But guys, what they say about a Colorado ski season, even an average season is epic anywhere else. So reporting from Berthoud Pass, I'm meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen for the 9 News Weather Impact Team.
Yeah, that's great. We're glad you're out there. We can't tame you as a wild animal out there as a meteorologist, Corey. Enjoy it.
As the beard continues to grow. Good to see you, Corey.
All righty. We're going to see some snowfall at Rocky Mountain National Park as well. Flurries started last night near the Alpine Visitor Center. Still coming down. Look at that. The elk are like digging it. Some Trail Ridge Road is temporarily closed to traffic. It's shut down at Rainbow Curve on the east side and at Colorado River Trailhead on the west. Old Fall River Road is also closed for now. Park rangers say they're going to reassess the conditions tomorrow.
East 56th Avenue in Commerce City is closed in both directions after a semi-truck went off the I-270 bridge. This happened earlier this morning right near Sandy Creek Drive. South Adams Fire says the crash happened around 4:45 this morning. Crews had to actually rescue the driver from the cab of that semi. He was taken to the hospital and is expected to be okay. No other cars involved. Commerce City police say the closure will last until further notice because of bridge damage and falling concrete.
A man is in police custody tonight after an undercover human trafficking investigation. Authorities say that operation, called Rodeo Rescue, took place in January during the National Western Stock Show. After months of investigation, deputies arrested Cortez D'Angelo Dennis on September 10th. He's now being held on $500,000 bond. Officials say Dennis is accused of trafficking women across the Denver metro area, and they believe there could be more victims. Anyone with information should contact the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
Police have found a 16-year-old girl in Boulder after the Colorado Bureau of Investigation issued an Amber Alert. This was overnight. Boulder police requested the alert after witnesses said they saw someone force the teen into a truck right near her school Monday night. Police have since detained a 19-year-old suspect. We are no longer sharing the victim's identity because we know she's a minor. Police say multiple agencies worked together to find that truck in Thornton. Boulder's police chief says a clear picture of a license plate and a bumper sticker helped with that investigation.
For example, in the Amber Alert, you can see there's a green sticker on the back. We were actually in their system to be able to search that sticker in case he removed the plates or changed the plates. We continued throughout the night to search for that sticker. Now you might get, a blue Subaru that has the same sticker, but we knew what to look for with that car.
Boulder police do add this was not random. They say the suspect knew the girl in a way that led to the concern, though officers didn't explain that any further, not that they need to. Tonight, the investigation is ongoing. And this is new from 9 News Investigates this afternoon. State agency that regulates zip lines and other adventure courses keep no records of problems found in annual inspections. And on Saturday, a guide at AVA Rafting and Zip Lines in Idaho Springs fell to her death.
And there is still a lot we don't know about what happened here. Kevin Vaughn from 9 News Investigates joins us. And Kevin, you obtained years of inspection records, but they don't include many details.
Kim and Phil, that's exactly right. We know only that the company was inspected each year, but any documents outlining what was found belong to those companies, not the state agency that regulates them. The call for help came just after 3 Saturday afternoon.
Looking for a female who was ziplining and fell from the rappel line.
A bad fall into unforgiving terrain at AVA Rafting and Zipline in Idaho Springs.
She is literally in between the cliff and on a rock.
Despite the best efforts of rescuers, 26-year-old Olivia Copeland died. Copeland was a guide at the business. The initial report to first responders was that she was ziplining off a rappel line, though Idaho Springs police later clarified that she was leading a group on the Mount Blue Sky Via Ferretta, a climbing route where steel steps are embedded in the rock faces and users are aided by cables. AVA, listed as Arkansas Valley Adventures in state records, has operated in Colorado since 1998. State law requires that businesses like AVA be inspected annually, not by the state, but by a third party. This afternoon, 9 News Investigates obtained 5 years of inspection reports for the company, but those reports include no documentation of whether there were problems, only that any deficiencies identified have been corrected. Whether there were any or what they were, we don't know at this point. Copeland was living in Fort Collins. She was the daughter of Michael Copeland, the former mayor of Olathe, Kansas, who died several years ago. An autopsy is scheduled tomorrow. We may learn more about the circumstances of her death after that. Live in the newsroom, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.